why I choose to go to Auburn was the Rural Studio. This Rural Studio is an organization, an outreach program of the Auburn University. And in this studio, students not only designing their own projects, but also they are realizing the projects. His idea was to give a shelter for the spirit and for everyone.
My aim was to reveal how I can increase the longevity, the lifespan of this organism by stabilizing the integrity and the function of the mitochondrion. And I studied a lot, and I could work very efficiently. And now, so I managed to learn the techniques I wanted, and now I teach students at our university, at our department, to learn these techniques. So it was really useful.
How was it? I was teaching in an American high school. It was very, very challenging and very tough, but all in all it was worth it, and I loved it. My department head's favorite saying when talking about this school was that this school is like a small United Nations. So it was quite exotic, because I think almost all the human races were represented here.
I would like to say my acknowledgement for Fulbright Grant Commission in Budapest and in Washington. The 9 months I have spent there in US so far, I perfectly understand and appreciate the opportunity of building a professional network offered by the Fulbright Fellowship, and being your fellow, enjoy the respect and help throughout my research work.
I went with my wife and my 9-month-old little boy, and that was, I can tell you, quite a challenge. My boss here in Budapest, who actually recommended Fulbright, I had the chance to get involved in pretty state-of-the-art machineries, mass spectrometers, compared these reconstituted complexes and their activities in various conditions, but it was very useful for us to understand much better these complexes, also for the human enzymes.
Their teachers do not understand their difficulties, and they do not understand their teachers' difficulties, how to teach them, how to deal with them, what special efforts they need, and what special efforts they do not need. So we decided that we should make attempts to bridge the gap between teachers and disabled students. When we applied for a Fulbright scholarship, we were definitely looking for a university where this philosophy is present.
The motives of Georgina's class seemed to us to be based on a similar viewpoint to ours, that is, to deal with the concept of disability and its multifaceted appearance in the world from the disabled person's point of view, to highlight the unknown values the disabled possess. And thank you again for the Fulbright Commission and all the people who really believed us and just...
First of all, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the Fulbright Committee, giving me the opportunity to take part in this Fulbright Teacher Exchange Program. I remember in May 2011, Mr. Bruckner said, "You all will be a different person when you come back." At that time, I didn't believe him. Now I know he was right. It was very strange for me because in my home school there were only 2 math teachers who were teaching mathematics. All of a sudden, I had to learn how to work with 18 math teachers in a big room.
Let me start by saying thank the Fulbright Commission for making this wonderful 1 year possible in Pittsburgh. My broader area is philosophy of science, and I did some research on quantum mechanics, quantum correlations and causal explanation, and the Horst Institute was the famous center for philosophy of science of the University of Pittsburgh.
And the link between all my activities and projects and university campus and researches was the subway. Main research topic was my aim with the Fulbright scholarship to carry out the necessary research towards the completion of my PhD dissertation. text and visual, Samuel Beckett's theatrical notebooks and his directions of Endgame. And I have a message for new Fulbrighters, an advice. If you need to photocopy materials legally, don't give it up. Different libraries have different policies.
Thank the Fulbright Commission being granted this wonderful fellowship, and as I return back from the US, I try to implement as much knowledge as I can. It's the best leadership program in the world, and it's called Hubert H. Humphrey Program.